And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. A good chunk of the season is past us now, Grant. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But, B.A., the rookies, they're learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition.
It's Kuzma with the miss. Porter with the steal. Here's the 3. Rollins gets the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Dimon. High post Claxton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Milwaukee. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Porter in the post. He's guarded by man. Porter's shot is off. Here's Dimon. The rebound by Turner. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Rollins. And here is Green. Outside Porter. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Dimon. 8 points in his last time out. It's tipped. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, it seems like Porter Jr. could do even more of this, attacking right at the rim.
Porter with it. Pass to Green. Takes it inside, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr., and after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry. Shams, thank you. Here's Porter, following the 3 by Brooklyn. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. 6 on the shot clock. To end the run, Brooklyn pulls it in. Porter looks it over. Pass to Dimon. Back to Porter. Now here's man. He's guarded by Porter. A deep 3. The rebound by Turner.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Now here's Turner. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Oh, it's stolen. Man with it. Now Porter defending. The drive by man. Wide open look. Dimon, that's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
Now here's Green. No made baskets yet. Shot clock at 6. Kuzma for 3. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, range check there for Kuzma, and he knocks it down.
Pass to Clowney. And here's Porter outside. Knocks down the triple. Porter's got 8.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
The Bucks trail by 6. Now Porter. And there's the screen. Here's Rollins. Porter with the steal. Pass to Dimon. In transition, here they come. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Rollins. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Now here's Kuzma. Outside for Porter. Launches a three. Claxton with a rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Dimon. Claxton against Turner. Claxton can't get it to go. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 9. And here's Turner. He's guarded by Claxton. Claxton against Turner. The kick out to Kuzma. Clock at 2. Here's Porter. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Mann. Last game for him, he picked up 10. And the layup is good off the glass. Mann's got 5. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
So it's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by Brooklyn. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Porter's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Green from the arc. That shot off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 11. Here's Dimon. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Mann. There's the screen to the middle. Here's Clowney. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Rollins. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Porter's shot is off.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Outside Porter. Pass to Rollins. And here's Turner. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Turner. Now here's Porter. He's guarded by Mann. Here's Rollins. Turner inside. Working on Claxton. Fires from the wing. Clowney pulls it in.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
To the inside. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Here's Mann. Three-pointer, no good. The Bucks trail by 18. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Porter, and the Nets tack on 2 more.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Porter a screen. Kuzma outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Kuzma's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
And here's Porter outside. Pass to Clowney. Outside Porter. On the wing man. He's guarded by Porter. Man, the pass to Claxton. Another shot. And Turner with the block.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. He knows his team relies on him to protect the paint.
Kuzma. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Nets pretty much in control here.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis out there with Gary Harris. Then it's Cole Anthony, then there's Gary Trent, and it's Sims in at the center position. And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the play.
Now here's Anthony. 9 points for him in his last game. Portis' shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Martin inside. Pounded by Harris. Traore can't hit. Bucks trail by 18. Inside. And then Portis with the dunk.
Nice slam. You can expect this to happen when you allow Portis to get strong positioning inside.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Traore. Down low. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Deflects the pass. Here we go. All alone. And here's what the schedule for Brooklyn looks like. On Friday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for that game against Miami, no question they'll be amped for that one, eager to prove themselves against a tough opponent.
First one falls for him. So the Nets making a switch here. Wilson's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Trent, the pass to Portis. Pass to Anthony. Back to Portis. Just 5 on the clock. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. No good with the triple. Brooklyn leading by 18. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Williams misses. The Bucks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Anthony feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Here's Sims. Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness.
And he dunks it down.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Martin, the pass to Wolf. Pass to Toure. It's stolen by Trent. And there's the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And here is Williams. Down low. Here's Wolf. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
And here's Milwaukee now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Martin against Anthony. To the middle. Here's Sims. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Turner, he's checked in for Sims. Green comes in for Harris. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. Here's Dimon. Pass to Porter, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Rollins passes to Porter. Now here's Turner. To the wing, right side. There's a screen by Turner. Clock at 6. Outside for Porter. The 3-ball. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Screen by Claxton. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 16-point game. Here's Rollins. Back to Porter. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The Nets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Claxton. And here's Porter. No good from outside. Here's Rollins. Now Turner. Williams defending. Portis outside. Great D that time from Porter.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Pass to Dimon. Porter a screen. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. In the 3rd spot, the Bucks.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Mann's checked in. The Bucks also with a sub. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Portis. Pass to Rollins. Back to Porter. Rejected by Claxton. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on that blocked shot, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game now. No good on that one. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Good on the second one.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Here's Dimon. Up top, Porter. Pass to Dimon. Shot clock at 3. Three-pointer off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
I love the attack mindset there from Turner. Playing with energy.
Here's Dimon. And here's Claxton. Turner covers. Claxton passes to Porter. Lays it up and banks it in. Porter's got 17 points.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And the Bucks with the possession here. Trailing by 13. Pass to Porter. They set the pick. The rebound by Mann.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, those who've worked with Nets coach Jordy Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Porter. 35 points for him last game against New Orleans.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
Bucks trail by 16. Now here's Porter. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Boston. Pass to Turner. There's the triple. On target from range. Turner's got his second basket.
Yeah, that's a nice answer three by Turner. He has that quiet competitive streak.
Here's Porter. Here's Dimon. He's got 5. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
A minute 53 left in the first half of basketball. Kuzma for 3. Porter pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To the wing on the left. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Claxton. Fades back. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by Porter. And it's 8 points for Kyle Kuzma.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Here's Dimon. 7 points in the game. Claxton up top. 1:03 left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside man. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Clowney, good. Clowney's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Porter finds Kuzma. Driving inside. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one. Brooklyn leading by 14. Man, the pass to Claxton. Now here's Porter. Pass to Dimon. 6 to shoot. And there's a pick. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And here's Green from the arc. The shot off that time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back with you shortly. But maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. Terrence Mann is out there with Dimon, and it's Claxton in at the 5, down low. And that's the group for Jordy Fernandez as we begin the second half.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Kuzma outside. Left side Porter. Pass to Turner. Right side Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's gotten his first points in this one.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Nets leading by 14. Here's Dimon. About a minute played here in the second half. Shot clock at 6. Mann with it. Porter's there. Mann misses.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Pushing it up now. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
So he gets them both. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Now here's Kuzma. He's got 10. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Porter. Pass to Dimon. Screen by Claxton. Here's Dimon. He's got 7. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
The fall away upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Pass to Porter. Here's Dimon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. From downtown, they grab their own miss. Here's Mann. Buries it from 3. Mann's got 8 points.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Inside. Porter gets the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And here's Mann. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Dimon. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 9 points in the game.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity, they got to show some fight.
Here's Rollins. Oh, they pick off the pass. Man with it. Now Porter defending. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Porter, the pass to Turner. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Claxton. Outside for Porter. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Bucks. It's a 16-point game. Kuzma outside. Launches it. Rebound Brooklyn. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
Well, nice pass by Porter Jr., moving the ball with a purpose.
Here's Rollins. Down low. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Nets leading by 16. Here's Dimon. 9 points in the game. To the inside. Porter. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Well, what I like is not only have they been forcing turnovers, they've been capitalizing on those opportunities.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Porter's shot is off.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Claxton. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Rollins. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. The bank shot, no good. Here's Brooklyn. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Dimon. Back to Porter. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Rollins.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Here's Kuzma. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Williams has checked in for Michael Porter. Kuzma hits them both.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
Pass to Claxton. And here's Mann. Claxton, a screen on Porter. Shot clock at 5. Mann, the pass to Claxton. Rebounded by the Bucks. Turner's got 8 rebounds in the game. Bucks trail by 18. Here's Rollins. Picked his pocket. In transition, here comes Brooklyn. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. Number 5, Milwaukee.
And lately, they've not only been forcing turnovers, but capitalizing on them on the other end, hustling hard to convert every time.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Pass to Clowney. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Dimon. Here's Wolf. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Williams misses. The Bucks trail by 18. Going inside, Rollins. And another miss by Milwaukee. Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Wolf. Here's Clowney. 6 on the shot clock. Wolf passes to Williams. Pulls it from 20. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. And the Nets lead by 20.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Portis. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Portis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, the defense was there, but Big Bobby Portis made a tough shot. A high-level basketball play.
Here's Dimon. He's got 9. That three's off the mark.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Kuzma, the pass to Porter. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Mann. And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it. Milwaukee making some changes. Green's checked in for Kuzma. Harris comes in for Porter Jr. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Now here's Anthony. He's scoreless. Harris outside. Pass to Trent. Clock at 6. To the middle. Porter with the steal. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. They double him with Harris. Williams from long range. No good on the shot.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Traoré. Pass to Wolf. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Wolf's got 7. Puts up a deep 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Brooklyn. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be back in a moment. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
The little mistakes are the only reason they got this lead. You knew they were going to come out hard, all right? Even with that, it's more our mistakes that are giving them this lead, all right? We want to attack right here.
And it makes a lot of sense. You want every possession you can get. Doc Rivers certainly doesn't want turnovers to derail their efforts.
Yeah, it's a fine line between playing aggressive and playing out of control. That's the trap coach wants to keep them from falling into.
And it's Harris in at small forward. And when it comes to rebounding, on a per-minute basis, Bobby Portis is one of the best, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he takes pride in that part of the game. Really active, aggressive. The team feeds off his energy.
Here's Traoré. Lets it fly. Porter's shot is off. Harris on the wing. Over Williams. Harris misses.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Here's Anthony. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture.
The Bucks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Harris a screen. Puts it up. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got his first points of the night.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Outside, Green. Pass to Portis. And here's Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portis the screen. Puts it up from the high post. Trent's shot is off.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Toure. Rebounded by Green. And it's Anthony with the ball for Milwaukee. To the paint. Tipped. And then Portis with the dunk.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Pass to Wolf. And there's the drive. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Green. Takes the 3. Out to Portis. Now here's Trent. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Trent's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, if you're the defense, you've got to chase Trent Jr. off that three-point line. He's a major.
And Claxton throws it down.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. The Bucks have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Now Anthony. Pass to Turner. Three-pointer. Porter pulls it in.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Claxton up top. We've had the in-season tournament for a few years now, Grant. What's your opinion on it?
You know, B.A., I think it's working out pretty well. I mean, the NBA Cup, it's drawing increased fan interest, and the players are invested. So what's not to like?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off.
Yeah, one of the more unique players in the league. Miles Turner has led the league in blocks, plus shoots it really well from deep. 2 skills every team wants in one package.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Portis. Porter Jr. comes in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. Nets leading by 21. Outside man. Pass to Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Clowney. 6 to shoot. The 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Porter. The shot no good. Great D that time from Porter. Here's Dimon. Pass to Clowney. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny. So development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on the phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter. And it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
The Bucks trail by 21. Rollins passes to Green. And here is Kuzma. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Yeah, when Kuzma has this kind of game, good luck slowing him down.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Man, the pass to Claxton. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And they'll give that one a free throw good. Claxton. And both free throws good for Claxton. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Brooklyn leading by 21. Outside man. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, you expect Porter to take his own shot there, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
Milwaukee has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Kuzma outside. Pass to Rollins. Back to Kuzma. Brooklyn pulls it in. Up top, Porter. Green covering. Inside. Here's Dimon. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Kevin Porter.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He misses the free throw. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
The Bucks have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Rollins passes to Porter. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Here's Rollins. Offline with a 3. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's...
The Nets have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Here's Traoré. Sharp passes to Martin. Fires in the triple. Martin's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
On the wing, Porter to halt the run. Williams grabs the board.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
There's the drive. Traoré gets the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Milwaukee's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Porter, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Whoa, Miles Turner. That was impressive.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Brooklyn. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Martin outside. Pass to Wilson. Back to Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Porter with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, speedy transition play by Porter, getting there to put the finishing touches on the fast break.
The Nets have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Martin outside. Here's Traore, and he drives in, and he banks in the layup.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Porter. Kuzma outside. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
Here's Porter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year. We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Michael Porter.
And what stood out to me was his effort level defensively. Very active and aggressive, piling up the steals in addition to his overall floor game.
And it's Green missing. Now the Nets with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Stolen. Here's Rollins. And he makes it on the layup.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
"30 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Traore. He takes it in. Oh, stolen by Turner. Porter against Martin. Porter, the pass to Turner. 11 feet out. Wilson grabs the board. Here's Traore. So we see the Nets taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Michael Porter.